What's up, you all? Welcome back to another speed drawing session with Simo. Today's drawing video, we are drawing Michaelangelo from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I will say Michelangelo is probably my second favorite turtle, Raphael being my first. Uh, I like Michelangelo just because he uses nunchucks. And as I was growing up, watching Bruce Lee and all, just became a fan of nunchucks. Let me know down in the comments down below who's your favorite turtle or who's your favorite character in the turtle universe. So back to the drawing. Right now, I'm just working on the gesture, trying to get how I want the pose to be. Um, this is kind of where I'm just trying to work things out. Also, if I don't like the way it looks, I will erase. I find it a little annoying that there are some people out there who think it's unnecessary or uncool to erase, and that's fine. They are welcome to their own opinions. There are plenty of other artists out there that they are fine with erasing, especially with the beginning stages. See here, I'm just erasing the left arm. I didn't quite like how it was looking. And originally, I was going to have him hold another pair of nunchucks, but I decided to kind of change and have him holding a pizza instead. The turtles are definitely known for enjoying some kind of weird pizza with very exotic toppings. Are you a fan of pizza? What brand and what kind of pizza? I currently like Supreme, just without the green peppers, personal preference. And usually I like mine from Pizza Hut. Here I'm working on adding in a skateboard. Um, since Michelangelo is kind of known as being the goofy, party, happy go lucky type, I just thought I would have him riding a skateboard, doing a trick, whether it's a kickflip or something. Just what I'm also doing, I just kind of skip around. That way I'm not focused on one area too much, but I'm drawing the pizza, sketching in the face, just kind of working on, you know, trying to work out some details. But at this point, I'm just using a mechanical pencil. That's usually what I use when I'm drawing in more of the detail. When I'm trying to just be a little bit loose, working on a gesture, I'll use more of a architecture type pencil. Um, but yeah, most of the time I do use a mechanical pencil. I think usually the lead's about a 0.07 or zero point 0.7. Um, yeah, 0.7 millimeter pencil. I just looked to verify. But right now, just adding more of the detail, getting ready to add in some of the different values here pretty soon. But yeah, I think pretty much overall, I'm happy with the pose. So I'm just kind of working in everything else. Now I'm just adding the one hand that is holding one of the nunchucks and just adding the details where he's swinging it. giving it some effects. Now, the look that I'm kind of going for is more from when I was really introduced to them, uh, early 90s, late 80s. I know their looks have changed throughout the years, but I kind of like giving them more of that turtle head, not quite making them look somewhat more human like, but trying to keep with the anthropomorphic features, um, and just kind of darkening in some areas. If I was going to add color to this, I probably would give it some spots in the skin so it just wasn't one green color. But who knows, I might still decide to color it in. I haven't quite got that far. Um, Here I've already done most of the shading, and now I'm ready just to ink it. I'm using a Copic multiliner to do the outline of Michaelangelo. This pen nib is a little bit thicker, and then for some of the finer details, I do use smaller tip markers or multiliners, but definitely like inking. It can be therapeutic. And again, I kind of do just jump around from one spot to another. I do believe I am using a thinner multiliner just to work on some of the inside details. And the buckle on the belt, I decided to go with the shell instead of like one of the cartoons where they each have the letter of their first name. I just decided to use the a shell instead. Still working on some of the outlining areas, some of the finer details in the skateboard. And I definitely had to use a somewhat smaller multiliner to do the words on the skateboard. But this was a fun drawing overall. I need to probably draw the other turtles, Leo and Donatello. Uh, I just don't know which turtle I'm going to draw next. Um, if you want to have an influence on which turtle I do, let me know down in the comments and I will take it into consideration. Right now, I'm just trying to use the brush marker to add in some of the little darker areas or adding in the blacks, the flats, whatever, however you want to call it, but just adding some of the value in Michelangelo. Later, I'll come in and use a smaller multi-liner, do some hatching in various areas. I definitely am a big fan of drawing the traditional way on paper. I don't know, I just kind of like the feel of it. Um, I have been teaching myself digital drawing also. Uh, I do use Photoshop. That is the program that I kind of grew up using since I was in college. I know there's some others, but I just stick with Photoshop because that is the app that I know. But yeah, now I'm just kind of working in some more details. I think I have started here. I'm just adding more of the values and adding some hatching. I'll do both hatching and cross hatching in various areas. There are some artists that are really good with their hatching and cross hatching. One of the artists that I do like to watch when he's doing his drawing with his pens, ballpoint pens, is Frank Cho. Uh, some of the things he can do with the ballpoint pen is just amazing. But yeah, getting close to finishing the drawing here, just adding some final details. Hopefully, you've enjoyed this speed drawing session. If you did, uh, hit the thumbs up button, give it a like. I would appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. Also, you can check out in the description links to my social media. But as we're getting closer to the end, I thank you for watching this video. Simo says, be awesome to one another and get to creating. Cowabunga, dudes!